Walkers, and welcome back to Get Me a Library. Today we're doing the Goodreads tag. Onto my Goodreads so you can actually have a little look. I am going to show you my Goodreads basically. Okay, so the first question is, what was the last book that you marked as read? So let's go on to Goodreads and let's have a look at read. So the last book that I had marked as read was The Family Upstairs, and this is by Lisa Jewell. The Family Upstairs is a gripping audiences around the world, becoming a smash hit with readers everywhere. Best-selling, Lisa Jewell will publish a sequel. It doesn't really have a description on here, to be honest. But if we go to The Family Upstairs, it says, Libby Jones returns home from work to find the letter she's been waiting for her entire life. She rips it open with one driving thought: I'm finally going to know who I am. She soon learns that not the identity of her birth parents, but also that she's the sole inheritor of their abandoned mansion in the banks of the River Thames in Chelsea. And it's worth millions. Everything Libby's life in her life is about to change. But what she can possibly know is that the others have been waiting for this day as well. 25 years ago, the police were called to 16 Cheney Walk and the reports of a baby crying. When they arrived, they found a healthy 10-month-old baby, and downstairs they lay 3 bodies, all dressed in black, next to a hasty scrawled note. The other 4 children reported to live there were gone, and they can't look away story about a family with dark secrets. So The Family Remains is basically the second book. And it's basically about what happens after the first one. I can't really tell you, but it's really, really, really good. But obviously I can't tell you what happens because you have to read the first one. Okay, the next one is, what are you currently reading? Okay. Ooh, I read so many. Okay, so I'm currently reading Of Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm technically still listening to it as an audiobook, but I'm not going to continue the audiobook until I get to that part because I'm anecdoting the book now. I'm also reading Belladonna, and I'm reading Anne Boleyn. Next one is the last book that you marked as a to be read. Sinner's Isle. It says, pictures Pirates of the Caribbean meets Serpent Dove, in which a powerful being held captive on a remote island with anything to escape it before its week-long fiesta of the wealth of the consort of Majestics like her, including blackmail, infamous charming pirate who washes up on shore. Do you plan on reading next? So I've recently created a February challenge, which I've put up already, which you guys can check out, please. I would absolutely love for you to join me with this. I'm going to try and do some reading sprints and some 24-hour reading vlogs. So I would love for you to join in with me. So the 5 books that I want to read. So the next book 100% has to be A Court of Mist and Fury, because that's part of my reading vlog I'm doing at the moment. Then I'm going to be reading Stoneblind, Name of the Star, Belladonna, which I'm finishing off, and A Lovely War. Do you use the star rating system? I do. I always round it up. So if a book is a 1, it's a 1. If it's 1.5, it'll become a 2. I'll never downrate it, but I'll always write what I thought it was. Because sometimes I can't quite give a book a 5, but it's not worth a 4 and it's not worth a 4.5. So in that case, it would have to go down to a 4, depending on the way it's written. I have to put in a lot of thought. If a book is so good, the story's good, the character's good, but the ending was bad, I still find that quite hard. But it would have to probably be boosted up. I can never rate a book down lower than it is. Unless I was not sure. If I was like, oh, it's a 4, it's a 5, I don't know, then I'll go for a 4. In the reading challenge every year, yes, I am. I always put 30 books. I have had 52s, I thought a book a week. But then you get busy. So 30. I have beaten 30. I find that the lower I do, the more I beat. Do you have a wish list? I do have a wish list. I change it around quite a lot because I do get books from there for like birthdays, Christmas, and I do boxes with 2 of the girls from Bookstagram. So I do change that around a bit. What book do you plan on buying next? So I don't know about buying, but I have seen a couple online that look good. So earlier on I saw Godkiller, I saw Hellbent, and I'm thinking about those ones. But as you can see from my bookshelf behind me, I tend to have a lot of books already. Do you have any favourite quotes you'd love to share? Has to be to the stars who listen and the dreams are answered. Has to be that one, hands down. Been through many different things, and I always find a way to wish upon a star, and one day a star might listen and help me. And yeah, to those stars who listen. So yeah, that is the Goodreads book tag. I hope you enjoyed it. I think I've done a Goodreads one before. I will tag that below so we can see the difference. I'm sure I have. But yeah, I'll see you guys soon, and remember, I tag you.